Alrighty. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Let's see. What's good? What's good? What's good? All right. Sounds pretty good. What's up, Daddy? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How are we all doing? 35 followers away. Trying to keep on the grind. You already know. Obviously with Spider-Man 2, that kind of delayed me a little bit. But you already know we're getting back on the continuation. The next stream will be Resident Evil 4 continuation. So definitely excited to continue that. Good was for it with Connor. Nice, nice. Yeah, with Spider-Man 2 and stuff like that, I really haven't put too much attention to Fortnite. Um, and then obviously with this little bit of drama with who um kind of slowed things down there. Um, so we got that lovely situation. Yeah, same. I drama with one of their players. Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, that's never good. It's never good. I mean, it was two people that were on this channel for quite some time, but I got sick of them repeating the same F word, Faggod. Um, that got repetitive and annoying. Um, and them accusing me of subbing. So got many things to, and then you could bring up other minor things. Um, you know how it goes. So, but yeah, trying to get in the continuously of the continuation. I mean, of staying active here on Twitch. Since I know something they just added was be able to stream on two different platforms or multi-stream. Stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, which I think was pretty fire. So, um, I definitely want to keep building the community on Twitch. I might as well. I mean, I went this far. You know what I mean? I might as well keep on going. Um,
Hello,
and
everyone. I'm
keep
Larry
on grinding.
Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Lions going up
I get
against
tired
the
of shit
Giants.
for Fortnite. Change my life in bad
For
ways.
the call, let's send you out to the broadcast
Sure.
booth.
Yeah,
We'll join our
I'm very good at that. You know what I mean?
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
I mean, you just can't do one game, you know? Because it gets boring after a while, you know? Like, I don't mind playing the game. I have fun playing it. But I gotta play different games. You know what I mean? There's so many better games to play.
We're set to go as the Giants get ready to match up with the Detroit Lions.
So many good stories to get attached to,
Charles
you know?
Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, for the Lions,
they're gonna get their ass whooped by me.
Winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Two teams here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna whoop their ass.
Starts as this one is underway on EA Sports.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
7 yards deep.
Oh shit! Oh damn.
Started a hole here as
I was trying to get farther than that, but all right. Whatever.
So here are the Lions now backed up for their first drive. They'll be led out by the 9th-year man out of Georgia, their quarterback, and that's Matthew Stafford.
We talk so much about how coaches
still on the old,
especially
but hey,
on offense,
all
to
right.
start a season,
I don't care as long
game,
as
whatever it is.
get the shite.
All
right, I'll go with you.
Offensive player of the
I'll go
week
with
in
you.
the NFC, and his team won their season opener.
Absolutely perfect start to the year, but
I'll go
all
with
the talk was, hey, that was week 1. Now we got to move forward.
Let's do it again in week 2. That's what he's told his teammates.
Now Riddick, despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And we look now at the Lions offense.
With Matthew Stafford at quarterback and Marvin Jones and Golden Tate at wide receiver, we know that Detroit is proficient at throwing the football, but they want to increase their running game production.
Should get the new Madden
in the league in 2016.
I was hearing that it wasn't that good. I mean, is it good?
Right tackle Ricky Wagner in order to try and get the running game going.
The numbers for Tate in last week's game.
I mean, is it worth
after the game? He was
I guess I could.
He was in the end zone at every turn, wasn't he?
Seemed like every time they were in the red zone, they went to him, and that's not just good coaching. That's just obvious. Of course you go to him there.
They could not stop him. Stafford on first down.
Yes, sir. Oh, come on.
Ooh. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there,
money for it.
Right
Oh, okay.
where the blitz was coming
from. I'm tight on money
right
now.
Going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good.
And I'm not a guy that likes to. I'm not a guy that likes to get the new one every single year. You know what I mean? Because I just don't have money to blow like that. You know what I mean? You know, I like to kind of enjoy the game, you know what I mean, for a bit, because they don't really change much, you know, as time goes on. They don't really change too much.
Knew where the pressure was going to come from and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
But I might consider it since I haven't. Do you watch the NFL? Yes, I do. I'm watching the Lions and the Michigan games. I'm staying up to date. I'm go blue, you know. And then the Lions, freaking fire. They're whooping ass right now. And definitely going to be watching the game later today at 1 o'clock with my parents. So I'm pretty excited. But I'm into the game, you know. I'm into the game. But mainly hockey. That's my main thing that me and my parents watch is the Red Wings. That is my shit right there.
Now a first down.
You already know. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber
that
let
he
it
was
get away,
open, man.
But
Come
it does
on.
get away and it's second down. And we look now at the defense for the Giants.
It's often they don't get a lot of attention. They may be the most
that was a
valuable
crazy
in
game,
the
man.
NFL.
But hey,
David
good W on them, you know.
4 years with the New York Jets as a defensive tackle before signing as a free agent with the New York Giants in 2016, and he shored up the Giants.
I did cheer for them
they became the number 3
to
run
win
defense in the league, led by Harrison's attack up front.
Oh frick. The Super Bowl. Yeah, beating former SB champs. Yeah, Super Bowl. Yeah. I was drawing a blank for a minute there. I literally was. It's 4 in the morning. You know how it is. I knew I had it. I just
offense looking to avoid a 3rd and
drawing a
long.
blank.
It's 2nd and 10.
But yeah. I was cheering them though because we had a Michigan team there. Oh, yes.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and
going with it. He's
quarterbacks.
like,
How
all
about the
right,
protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Stafford. This is caught.
Yes.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Golden Tate, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Let's go. Let's get it.
They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points that they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents. We got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
And he knocks it through.
Beauty.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
What they need to do, though, is to keep that consistency.
This is
they need to keep that.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, my gosh.
This is scooped up by the Lions. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Yo! What in the world? Damn!
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Wow. Oh, I'm mind blown. I am.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And
that
brought
crazy.
Down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That is crazy.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
I remember playing for it with you and Connor. Funny thing is, my name is Connor.
Great change up there on the route.
Oh, is it?
That
that's funny.
Release made it a successful pitch and catch.
Yeah, they're fun to play with. They're
and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Golden Tate with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Boom, baby.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Yeah, every time you say Connor, I was confused a second.
Through.
Oh. It's all good. It's all good.
They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Let's get it.
This is taken at his 4.
Oh.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
If that would have happened, you know what? I know how to get fumbles
now.
now.
The Giants ready to start their initial drive game. They'll be led out by their 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback, Eli Manning, in season number 14 now.
Had another nice season a year ago, his 6th 4,000-yard campaign, but even more importantly, got his Giants back into the playoffs with an 11-5 mark after 3 straight losing seasons.
That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful.
They go play action here on first down. Open man right side is Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing really good. They would have actually been 6-0. But we lost in OT because of the coin flip. Stupid overtime rules, man. They should give both teams a chance to get a touchdown. I think that would have been more fair. You know what I mean? Instead of just picking one or the other. I think that's stupid.
They'll use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage.
But it is what it is.
Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwan.
Like college rules, yeah.
Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Sean Robinson coming out of the University of Alabama.
They both have a chance. Yeah, like college rules. Yeah, it should be that. Honestly, I don't think I think Lions could have pulled it off if they didn't have that chance. You know what I mean? I do think they could have came back. You know, but because they didn't get that chance, you know, obviously they couldn't do anything. They had to fully rely on their defense.
Looks like he's learning his lessons after that play.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Let's go.
2 running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now?
Let's see, maybe.
Manning. And he's hit and taken down. Eli
Let's go.
sacked. Ziggy Ansah.
Let's go, baby.
In there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. So a first quarter sack, and remember, keep in mind, he had 2 sacks in last week's game.
And it's always intriguing to me to watch these great pass rushers because some of them, they need their teammates to scheme for them. Maybe occupy people and make it a one-on-one matchup. Other guys, they just defeat everything in front of them. To get 2 sacks in a game, it's a little bit of both for you.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Kansas Jayhawks is my team in college. They bad sometimes will be improved because our coach. Nice.
Right now.
That's good.
So meaningful when you score and it's got your team out there in front. Changes the complexion of everything you're doing. It's one thing to score them, garbage time, but these count. This is a big deal, and he's making those types of plays, and I think they'll keep finding ways to get it to him.
I was just going to say probably going to go back to him.
Let's get it, baby.
Riddick with a carry, and he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
I would like to use Michigan. I'd like to see Michigan win national championship. Yeah, like I said, they need a. They are good on the.
Down, second down. Bearing one deep for Riddick. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Yeah, see, they do amazing during the season because, like I said, they pretty much had the same type of season last season. You know what I mean? Where they were winning all of them in a row. But then when they got to the playoffs, you know what I mean? They fricked it up. You know what I mean? They need to stick that landing once they get in there. You know.
Down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Here's Stafford. And Stafford's going to be taken down. That's a safety.
What?
So the screen pass goes backwards. That plays
a lot of good teams do that. Yeah. So hopefully they don't do that again this year.
Wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time it costs them 2 points.
Unreal.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. And
yes! Yes!
This is scooped up by the Lions.
Let's go.
They're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Wow.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
That's crazy. That's what you guys get for getting me down like that, motherfuckers. Can't believe they got me down, though. I can't believe it. That's crazy.
Got snap for Stafford. Ebron caught left side. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Looks like Giants in real life.
And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives them a new set of downs.
I can't believe they did that, honestly.
Eric
I'm amazed. I'm like mind blown.
They just want the production to equal those, and he needs some good health in order to get that done. Had 61 catches in 2016, battling an ankle.
Yeah, the surprise, though, just one of those 61 hit pay dirt.
Come on.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. That'll
Really?
Second down.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess you have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Bruh. On frickin' rail.
Again.
Unreal.
That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Come on.
The reception good for 7.
Yeah, man.
It's third down.
What is this shit?
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield.
You're gonna guarantee this shit. I ain't playing this BS no more. No. No, sir. I'm getting it. 110%. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's get it. Right there.
Third down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
That's what I'm talking
Golden
about.
Tate doing it again with his third touchdown here in the
Raiders
opening
are
quarter.
Oakland.
And the Lions
Yeah.
are able to grow their lead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Brandon, we're not even out of the first quarter yet, and that's his third receiving touchdown of the game. Tremendous job, and I think this might come under the heading of when someone has the hot hand, you've got to keep going back to him.
And on the defensive side, they better figure something out quickly.
Yeah, I think that no matter what, you've got to do something to slow him down. I don't care if it's double or triple coverage. Make someone else emerge, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Yeah, you think? Perfect.
Here's Prater now set to kick
Can we
it away.
fumble it again, boys? Can we do it again? Can we do it? Can we do it? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's get it.
At the 3.
Oh, I missed him. Damn.
Nice work on the return as he'll start their drive just past the 30-yard
Just
line.
missing by a little bit. Lucky bastard.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Yeah, you think? But I ain't going to let it happen. I'm going to do my best to not let it happen. I'm even amazed they got that safety, honestly.
On second down. And he will find his man on the outside. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I'll be amazed if they get a touchdown,
All right, I'm
honestly.
doing my rudimentary math here. That's his third catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And now the Lions defensive starters.
Brandon,
I'm just cruising, you know, because I'm going to do another game after this. So
transition to the safety position. His forte, intelligent, understanding
Oh!
their team's offenses, where they try to attack,
Damn.
and puts himself in a great
Almost had him.
position to make plays against the ball.
7 yards there, good enough to move sticks. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
let's get
No
it.
gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
And he'll be
I didn't know where
taken
he was
down
going
as
to.
that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Damn. Do.
On play action.
Get up.
Now Manning.
No! Oh,
And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for his big target, Brandon Marshall, and that'll bring up second down.
We're going to be number 1 right here. You already know. That's my goal. No losses. None at all.
To throw again. Manning.
Yes!
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
And there's no doubt in my mind that this guy has been eager for this season. Talk about Ezekiel Ansah.
Yes, sir.
For him to get back to sacking quarterbacks as he did in 2015, 2016 was really kind of a wash because...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Wait.
Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
I didn't even mean to jump. That was an accident.
Here's a look at Golden Tate as he heads back onto the field now. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability.
Hail Mary, baby. Let's get it. Let's light it up. Yep.
On first down, Stafford here. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with, but it's second down.
Try it again.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
Yep. Relief, no doubt, on offense. And
yep.
Fell harmlessly to the ground. And Jones
yes, go.
The middle.
Oh, he's got
He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Jones, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Rick, take the L, buddy.
Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Boom, bada, boom.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
Boom, bada. Oh, yeah.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Out of here. And you trash.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New York set to take the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find the matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Oh, yeah.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position.
Injury, wow. Crazy. Crazy.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be other games I definitely do on my Twitch channel as well. Definitely give me suggestions. I would appreciate it.
Now a first carry here for Shane Vereen. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Bro, this team is trash.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This team is trash.
The struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
I'm even surprised you got the safety at this point, honestly.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Tate. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return, and the Lions will take over. And time to spotlight Golden Tate. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week. Solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. And a nice gain at 21 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Pretty much. Right. Minnesota won. Ooh, good job. Pittsburgh.
On second down,
His shit.
Stafford.
Oh, damn.
He fires one incomplete. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Was it too early? Well, I'm confused. Oh, it's too low. Damn it! Come on, bro.
Now gearing
That's
up to help lead this offense back out there. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we can draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes.
I don't think so.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
These are injuries, man. These guys are weak as shit. All these damn injuries, bro. Come on. Get in the game. Like, damn.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing
They got me one time. I'll give them that.
The offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I almost
Here's
got him.
Brad Wing now.
And they're not
as
going
he's
for
on
it.
to punt for New York.
What a shot.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker.
Whoa.
But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On the ground, it's Riddick. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw on that play. No gain.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And Tate's got it.
Go, Tate.
23 yards on the play.
Let's get it.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Ebron's got it. And now running right through him. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's put...
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Eric Ebron.
I didn't think he was going to get that.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have got it on cruise control.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week. Another one
I might
here
do that later
week 2.
today.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Okay, maybe later tonight. Yeah. Well, yeah, Sunday night, not you know, like after the stream. I mean, not after the stream. I'm probably gonna go back to sleep, honestly, or take a little bit of a nap, maybe.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Okay.
Prater
Fire.
on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now.
Yeah, I haven't done a Fortnite stream in a hot minute, so yeah, I'll definitely do it. Oh yeah.
That
time,
75-yard drive, 5 plays.
What's your gamer tag?
Result, a Detroit
I'm forgetting.
touchdown.
It's been a hot minute. Let me know. I'll be live on YouTube as well.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Man, this is a L of a game for them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
But hey, I ain't complaining.
Getting ready to go again on offense. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Push of the foul, roughing the passer, defense.
I'll piss on you.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and they haven't done it successfully. A penalty is
Whatever.
a result of that
I don't
hit
care.
there.
I'm winning. Whatever. As long as I win, I don't give a freak.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time
Yeah, let me know your gamer
tag a
tag.
little bit in the run game because
Your
those
Fortnite
defensive
gamer
ends are
tag.
like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
That'd be
That was
fire,
good
though. I'd
recognition
like to
on
play
that
with you.
play
Hell yeah.
to hold them to no gain.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Working from the gun.
Get up! Oh!
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Damn it.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
They're going. Let's get it.
Fresh shut it down. And now the ball
Yes.
comes out. Manning
Oh,
lost
damn
it.
it. Oh, no. Oh.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Fumble. Yes, sir.
On second down, here's Manning. Ziggy Ansah. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now Perkins. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
I like what they were thinking on defense. Just guard the first down sticks. Don't let anyone pass that. Didn't matter whether they threw it or ran it. They just ended up rallying to the football on the running play and stopped them short of a first down.
And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. So,
Oh, my God.
Don't even say it, partner. Don't even say it.
The name Wrong Way Marshall comes to mind.
You said it. You said it.
This might be worse than that, though. It is. This is worse than that. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Giants have been worked over in the first half and trail big right now. The Lions have done a good job taking control of this game, and the scoreboard shows as much.
You folks don't know what you're missing. You're missing Larry Ridley. Ready to get back, though, to this Week 2 matchup. Let's get to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half. Now a play fake. Manning. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked. Throwing is Manning on third down.
Look at it.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
No.
Look at the spin. Balance.
Damn it. I would have had it.
Taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Sometimes we get hung up on the stature of a player, and Paul Perkins just 5'10", but you get him in
lucky,
space.
man. He got lucky.
He creates and plays downfield.
Just a second-year guy was taken in the 5th round. Does he have a bright future in this league, Charles?
I think so. He's one of those guys I watched in college and thought definitely had a future in the NFL. Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Throwing is Manning. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line.
Lucky bastards, I tell you.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I see you, motherfuckers. I see you.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver. When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
False start, offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still second down.
Okay. They're trying to get me, I bet you. That's what they were trying to do.
Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. And complete to Lewis over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up getting 10 back because that sets him up for 3rd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just I move, and they know it affects the defense. Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary.
W's.
I think you're exactly right.
They're going to go for it, though.
Target, found a secondary guy who sprang open.
They're going to go for it.
Because of his movement
100%.
out of the pocket.
Yeah. Oh, wait. They're going for a field goal. They're idiots.
On 4th down, off goes Manning, and on comes the Giants kicker.
I would have went
for the field goal try.
They need the points. Oh, I could have fricked that up.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. I guess we're at the stage here where they wouldn't say no to any points, but I don't think field goals are what they're looking for here in the second half.
I don't either, Brandon. When you're down as much as they are, that's the sign of a head coach waving the white flag to me.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
20. Not 20.
Here's a look at Golden Tate as he heads back onto the field now. Now this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would probably go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't suffer him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
Good thought, yeah. I ain't going to give him up. Not if he's getting me W's. Hell no.
They go back to Reddick. Still a couple yards short of the first as a 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
3rd and 2, Stafford. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And there's Golden Tate doing exactly what he does well. Extra yards after the catch.
Exactly to your point, among wide receivers, no one had more yards after the catch than Tate last year at 635. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Yeah, I can see that for sure, brother.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is hit pretty hard from from the side as he's knocked down at the 41-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
I'll believe him this time.
Here's Riddick, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Yes, sir.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. On first down at Stafford. And a loose football.
Oh,
and the
shit.
Giants have it. It's picked up. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's able
You
to
lucky
get back
bastard.
here to the 43-yard line.
Oh, wait, that's a line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble.
Booth review.
What we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw
wait a minute. It
one.
might not be a fumble.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Might not be a fumble. Let's go. Come on, baby.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field was reversed.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Let's go. Take that, you fricks. I was going to say, that was no fumble. Come on now.
Stafford over the middle, complete. That's Tate. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now, outgun. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now, they almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. To throw on third down. Stafford caught by Jones. And now running right through it. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up.
You should have had
Keep it on his
that,
feet, get a little
honestly.
rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep
Damn,
him short
man.
of the first.
Right on that line, too.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll need to get the play off quickly. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
I got it, boys.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 1 yard is the gain, and it'll be first down Lions.
If he indeed got it, he didn't get it by much. This is a great push up front, but I think the nose of the football does make it over the line to gain. And whoa, that was definitely cutting it close.
Yeah, it was. But hey, I knew I had it. I knew I had it. That's why I went for it.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's go, baby.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot on the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
We got this. Come on, boys.
On this drive coming up. To the air again, Stafford. His throw incomplete.
Damn, all right.
Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Yeah, we got to get it, buddies. You already know.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal, 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
Frick it.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Time running out here on the play clock. They snap it to Stafford.
Let's go.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Golden Tate, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Super toe. That's funny.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. And he hits on the slant route to Marshall. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
As explosive and dynamic a playmaker as Brandon Marshall's been in his career, can you believe he's never been to the postseason in 11 years?
Yeah, 11 years. He's hoping to get there, obviously, with the Giants. One thing's for sure, didn't have to move his locker far. When he went from the Jets to the Giants, same facility.
You keep the same address as well.
Second down now after the pass completion.
Let's go, baby. Come on, baby.
Here's Manning to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible.
Shit. My bad. My bad. That was an error on me.
On first down, Manning. And his throw is incomplete. Red Allison, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Ooh, look at that little
Let's face
bitch.
it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this
Trying to
game
think
or
he's
whatever
hot
we
shit.
do. Hard to
the
attain,
frick outta
but that's
here.
what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early.
False start, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Wow. My mind is blown.
Again, it's Manning. It's a short one here,
Oh,
complete
no.
to his tight end. And he
Oh.
just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah,
A
but
big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory. They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean.
I'm trying to
so
prevent him
speak.
from getting it,
Not
boys.
letting blockers
We're trying to
get them,
prevent.
allowing them to run
Trying to
the
prevent.
football
Trying to prevent.
and
Trying to
keep that running
prevent. Damn
And
it.
that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Rhett Ellison, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are in for 6. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And the lead drops from 34 to 27. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Rosas now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And time to spotlight Golden Tate. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays. So let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game,
Come on, baby.
that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And he connects with Ebron. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A good pickup there of 20 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Skirts by him at the 35. And he'll be knocked down sideways. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And it's second down.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
Second and 10, Stafford again. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 yards there for number 15. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Ooh.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've
Injured Theo Riddick.
Now as they look
Replacement
to add a few
Amir.
more points here
okay.
onto their total.
All right.
Now Stafford. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
Yeah, so was the last one.
It looked like an interception in the end zone. They blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Now Stafford on third and goal.
Oh,
damn. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up fourth.
Brandon, some of those windows that throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Man, get the frick out of here, bro. I ain't doing that shit. I'm going to get 50 bucks.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on fourth and goal.
Why not? Be ballsy. They think they're hot shit, eh?
Throwing
you ain't shit.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Why not? Make it 50 even. You know what I mean? I came this far. Let's go.
Looks to throw again.
Let's go.
This is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Eli Manning and company getting set here as they head back onto the field. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. It means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even change game planning a little bit in order to make things better for them.
How we doing in the chat?
A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Trying to get that.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Manning to throw on 2nd down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Manning. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. To throw is Manning. And this is complete.
Damn
it's
it.
Marshall. That is across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. Rosas now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Look at the spin. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Why not? What the hell? Go for it. You know what I mean? Might as well. Got this far, right? Long and far, baby.
He's got a rifle one deep left side.
Oh, damn.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
I'll give them credit. They got that other touchdown.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can follow this and carry it.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Lions, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From MetLife Stadium, good night, everybody.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Nope, going right to the next game. Oh.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
How about you piss off? I don't need to improve anything. I'm beautiful the way I am. Wow. Ooh, Falcons are 2-0 as well. Well, they won't be now. You already know, baby. Yes, sir. Maybe this could be an actual hard, challenging game. Maybe it might be. I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Falcons going up against the Lions. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
In Detroit, too. Hell yeah, baby.
All right, Larry, first opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League in his 10th season now is Matt Ryan.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll run for the first time
Oh.
with Devontae Freeman. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. The numbers for Freeman a week ago. 16 carries, 73 yards.
And they've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game.
0-0 right
and he said
now.
he's starting to hear
Philadelphia
from the guys
and,
ahead of him on the
Eagles.
rushing yardage
Or
total.
Giants and Eagles,
And they want to
excuse
know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
He's going to air one out. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't
Wow,
connect.
he's ballsy,
Now it's
isn't he?
third.
He's a ballsy son of a bitch.
Here now the offensive starters for Atlanta.
You want balance on offense? How about balance and sizzle? The Atlanta Falcons had everything in 2016. The ability to strike out wide with Julio Jones, to run the ball with Devontae Freeman. Matt Ryan was the MVP at quarterback, and they were the #1 scoring offense in the league.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Stop them, boys. Stop them. You gotta stop them.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman.
No!
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Mother.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything Scripted, lined up, let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able...
Julio Jones
Damn it.
all alone. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Holding offense.
Ha ha ha.
Brutal,
Yeah.
so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Take that, motherfucker. I'm not gonna give you it. Not when you're holding my defense. Not that nice,
After
bro.
the penalty, here's Freeman. And
Let's
he'll
go.
be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. And the starting crew defensively for Detroit.
Let's take a look at the veteran strongman, Haloti Ngata. This guy has been used in his career up and down the line of scrimmage, now settling a little bit more as a base defensive tackle, maybe even a nose. Hard for people to
You know what?
move.
I actually thought it was
Takes
on me.
2, sometimes 3
Okay.
blocks in any given down. And guess what? That frees up other people to make tackles.
I actually
And the
thought it
Lions
was on
going
me.
with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And
Barely
I love
even
what
got
he
him.
told us this week before the game. He talked about
Beautiful.
how much time they spend working on pass rush moves. Every
But
position.
damn, he was
Because
like, oh,
anyone
shit.
could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Matt Bosher, 7th-year man from Miami, on to punt. Back deep is the former Seahawk, Golden Tate. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. On the return, it's Tate. And spins away. Oh, and now he bowls him over. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
We're not even a quarter way into the season. He's already off to a pretty nice start. NFC Offensive Player of the Week in last week's game.
Yeah, week 2, he was electric. See what week 3 has in store.
Electric. You already know. Let's get it, baby.
Now a
Yes,
play
sir.
fake here on 1st down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. The numbers from last week's game for Ebron. 6 catches, 118 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete
The
that
frick
one.
was that shit? That was way too
And
quick
on this
me.
offensive unit, one guy that's proven himself early in the NFL is Eric Ebron.
A very reliable target for a quarterback. They always love tight ends because they're right in their sight lines. If you get it to this guy, though, he can take it the distance.
2nd down now after the incompletion.
Yeah, that was a weird play.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Damn.
That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping?
Okay, they're going to be a harder team than I thought.
Picking up man-to-man. He's having to run with a running back or a tight
end.
Hey,
I like a good challenge, though.
Great eyes, head on a swivel.
We got to be on our point these days.
Versatility and showing those hands. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's down.
Shove that up your ass.
In there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. He is racking the sacks up. Charles, 5 last week, now 2 here.
I don't care what they've done in scheme. It's not working. I mean, you can do it all day long, all night long. They did it all week, and it hasn't worked. And, in fact, on that last sack, I thought I saw him drop a Pro Bowl ballot at the feet of the quarterback and say, here's a pen, right in my name.
He keeps playing like this. He'll be dropping those ballots from a plane above the city.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Baby. Oh, no.
It's his target. It's Taylor Gabriel.
But it's incomplete.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Not first down.
It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is
they're
what
not
you
going
call
for
hidden yardage.
What a loser.
You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Foxborough. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. Deshaun Watson, a first-quarter touchdown pass in that one.
All right, they think they can stop me.
They get ready to head back out there. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On first down at Stafford. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Damn it.
Adrian Claiborne.
Wow.
In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back.
Wait, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh,
excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
Bastard.
Down he goes.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. The starting defense for the Falcons.
The Atlanta Falcons defense of 2016 was ranked 25th. But don't get caught up in the numbers. The last 8 or 9 games of the season, things really started to click for head coach Dan Quinn, who really ran that defense based on what he had run in Seattle. And it really is predicated on speed, speed, speed. Every level of the defense. And Vic Beasley, their outside linebacker in his second season, had 15.5 sacks and 6 forced fumbles, both which led the league. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Yes,
they
sir.
are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Stafford now to throw.
No, you
And
idiot!
this is incomplete.
Oh, my
Boy, a real
God.
head scratcher there. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there's a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one.
It is what it is. As long as I stop him here, you already know.
On 2nd down, Freeman.
Oh, shit! Fuck
And
you.
he's brought down.
Fuck you.
They give
You
him
a bitch.
13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Damn it. Come on.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral.
bitch.
Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they
Boys,
actually
I'm not.
I think that set him apart from many of the other
Alright,
backs
I
in
gotta
the
stop
And he's
listening
able
to
to
the
get
coach
this
for now.
inside the 10 now.
You're usually pretty good, my man, but damn.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Your calls ain't
Well, no
working
matter
that
how
much.
they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it.
Defense
7
or
yards on first down, that fits the bill.
offense.
False start. Offense.
Yes, sir.
So that'll back him up 5.
Thank you. God bless. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Ryan on the handoff.
Yes!
It's Freeman.
Let's go.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind
Let's go,
up
baby.
losing
Let's go.
3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Yes!
Ryan
Get it!
And he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they
That was
thought,
beauty,
hey,
boys.
at least 3,
Good job.
maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field now that you've turned it over and
Yes,
you come
sir.
up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the
All
field
right,
goal.
we gotta
on
get
4th
those
down.
points,
Now
boys.
they lose it. A reminder coming up in the Sunday night game, matchup you don't see very often, a rematch of Super Bowl 18. The Raiders traveling to Washington, and then tomorrow on Monday night we'll see the Cowboys heading to the desert to take on the Cardinals.
Former NFC East rivals.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and
damn
cuts
it.
towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Stafford on 3rd down. And Tate's got it.
Yes, sir.
The 12
man.
yards that time and picking up the 1st.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
That's funny.
throwing on third down. Stafford over the middle, complete to Tate.
Yes, sir.
And that is what you call a hit stick. Put down to the ground hard at the 38-yard line.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers.
Not found this time,
this
damn it.
guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
No. No, sir. Not today, big man. You got it once.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And now running right through it. And he's gonna get this down near the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit. Thank him for that much space to rumble.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on. We gotta rock it up. Let's get it.
Here's Stafford now, 2nd down.
Ah,
And he
shit.
can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Stafford. This will be caught at about the 5.
Yes!
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Golden Tate, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are in for 6. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast.
Yeah, she pushed me in.
But a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead at 7-0. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Heading back onto the field, here's a look at Devontae Freeman now. He's doing his thing. He's got some good yardage, but his team right now in the second quarter, 0 points.
Just not a complete formula. Half of it's there. Never run the ball and set the tone. Wonder if they may have to go to some play action, throw off the run game.
Took me a long time to get that touchdown, bro.
Ask you that same thing. Maybe use that run now to set up the pass, right?
I would think so, because the run has been very effective for them.
I should have went for 2. Just a perfect.
On 2nd down, Ryan. This one complete, Mohamed Sanu. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down. They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh!
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. Ryan now off the bootleg. And finding the tight end Hooper. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Falcon first down. Ryan to his young tight end Hooper.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Damn it.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. Now Ryan on 2nd down. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That throw has to be a quarterback's dream, doesn't it? Big tight end, curling in the middle of the field, so it's great sight lines for him. And when they show their numbers back to the quarterback, when they sit down right there, that should be pitch and catch.
Damn, they might actually get it this time.
They made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for.
I should have went for the 2 points. Frick me, bro.
Shotgun, Ryan.
Yes!
No escaping this time, and he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Ryan. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Work yourself, bro.
Devontae Freeman, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Man.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
Man. And into the end zone.
No!
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Frick. Bastard.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Come on, boys. We gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. Damn it.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's a look at Golden Tate as he heads back onto the field now. Last drive, the touchdown, 4 catches, really good. He was. They were not good on the other side trying to stop him. What do they need to do?
Well, this is where the entire staff has to get involved because we always focus on the defensive coordinator. But he needs help from other people with their eyes and their expertise, and he needs to listen to them. And sometimes you just can't afford to wait on a drive and say, okay, let's get to the sidelines and start over. You need to find a way in the middle of that drive to start taking away what's hurting you.
Yeah, in-series adjustments, and how do you do that?
Well, what you do is you listen to what everyone else is telling you, what they're seeing, the patterns that are developing, and maybe you just start running extra bodies and take
it at the right time. Go, go, go.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Left, watch left.
Throwing again. Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And now a first down following that long gain. Throwing again is Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Come on, boys. We got to put this off. Can we do it? Let's get it. Come on.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. He's going to rifle one deep left.
And
it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sport. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Oh, they're kicking it back. Let's go.
So both teams have their marching orders.
Actually, I'm okay that they did that.
Quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna do a 2-pointer this time, so that way then, if the other team does get a touchdown.
Now a first
then,
down for Stafford.
Oh, okay.
That was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's here when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. 2nd down following the incompletion.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Damn.
4 down, check. 4 down.
To throw again. Stafford got his man complete over the middle. It's Tate.
Sir.
And he is knocked down from the side. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. The offense lining up 1st and 10.
Don't frick me over, coach. Don't do it. You already know what I mean.
Here's Stafford.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Complete. That's
go,
Jones.
go, go.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
Okay.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but The defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Yeah, he's got it.
Let's go.
He'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Let's try to run it. Why not? This would be an easy, one I'm in.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
See?
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Theo Riddick, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
Yes, sir.
And the Lions have taken the lead. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion.
I want to maintain that lead even if they get it. You already know how it goes. Brother, bro.
Throwing is
yes,
Stanford.
sir.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Of course. But.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
On second down, here's Ryan. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That's good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 2, now Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
Oh, he almost got it. Damn it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on
but they're
offense.
still giving it back
looking
anyway.
in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And time to spotlight Golden Tate. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's Stafford. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where
come
we want
on,
him.
bro.
Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. The Lions on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. The shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to fire one deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion. The former second-round pick in 2010, Golden Tate, can be effective on those post routes.
I think he does it by his ability to set up defenders to create enough space for himself to get inside of them. And then he lets his quarterbacks know, just throw it out there. I'll go get it. And he does it really, really well.
Yeah, I'll go get it. Yeah, yes, sir.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
And it's caught. And he's brought down. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up.
Philadelphia is whooping their ass 21-0.
It only took Stafford 90 games
they're
to
going to
get
lose again.
25,000 yards in his career, fastest ever, and he adds to that yardage total there.
I'm not sure anyone in the league has a more confident arm than Matthew Stafford does. He can wait until they're actually open before delivering as opposed to anticipating them being open because of the strength of his arm, and he doesn't mind showing it off.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Theo Riddick with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And it's up and good. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Damn.
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
To throw on second down, Ryan.
Got it.
That one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Ryan. He's got Sanu. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Again, it'll be Freeman. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
He got out of bounds. That's a good thing,
going for
but
the
still short of the
goal.
first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach, but it kept the offense out of the end zone.
Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
24.
So the Lions
Or maybe it is
offense
20.
ready
I
to
don't
go back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
Man left, man left.
Stafford on 1st down. Jones breaking from the contact. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And
Yes, sir.
down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions.
Oh.
They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Woo! Eric Ebron, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
To the air again, Stafford. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Looking to throw on second down. Ryan. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run the extra plays. Harder to move it.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware ball may come your way.
Ryan. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bastard.
Austin Hooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons cut into that lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the
simple,
guys
huh?
up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. To throw on second down is Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it
here we
away.
go.
It's
I was actually-
Jones.
I was
And
actually
he's
going to
got
do
the
a quick
first down yardage
quick
before
throw.
he's brought down at
But-
the 42.
Because
A
I
nice
was
gain of
scared I
21
wasn't going to get it. You know what
yards.
I mean? But whatever. We got it.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them. I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
A good pick up there, 26 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
And you know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Did that to get farther down quicker.
Again,
Or
it's Stafford.
no! Oh,
And it's
damn.
incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Here's Abdullah. And that's a big
Shutty
collision.
shite.
He's knocked backward as they will mark him down at the 11-yard line. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They'll try and run with Abdullah.
Shit.
And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield.
Fuck. Damn it. Should have passed it.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And here now come the Falcons. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do
Gotta
that
get a
again.
safety,
And
boys.
when you start plotting for
Gotta
this
get a
drive,
safety.
when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before
Oh,
because
fuck
that
yourself.
worked.
You
But
cheated.
you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll find some room to get this up to
Whatever.
about the 14.
Whatever. You ain't going to win
A
anyway.
nice run
Okay.
there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now Ryan on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
They're trying to come back from this. They ain't gonna come back. No.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Oh, frick you.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise, this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
I didn't do anything, so frick you.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Time a factor as Ryan will hustle into the line. Now it's Ryan. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So
damn it.
Everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Here's Bryant for the extra point.
You think they would have went for the 2-pointer.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
No!
So the drive there took 6 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick.
It did.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I must. Yeah.
Throwing here, Stafford. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Man, just 1 sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well
Okay.
coached.
He's even telling me to go for 2.
Watch tight. Tight is right.
I got you, my man. I got you.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he whips that one incomplete.
I should have done my own damn thing. Would have got it.
The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They go play action here on first down. Connects with Sanu right side. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And with 45 seconds showing, he spikes the football. But not the position they want to be in. Still a very, very small chance here, but they almost need a miracle.
Agreed. That means they've got to get it to the sidelines, get out of bounds, and preserve clock.
To throw is Ryan. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Ezekiel Ansah in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Darius Slay with a pick. Now another. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
On the NFL scoreboard, fourth quarter now at Soldier Field. And give that one to the Bears as they wind up winners. Mitch Trubisky, 2 touchdown passes in the W.
Close game. I will say it's a closer game. All right, because they didn't think that we had it.
They will line up now for the 2-point try.
He's like, oh, we're going to go for it again? We didn't get it the last time. But we'll get it this time.
Coming off his pick 6. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Back to the air, Ryan after the pick 6. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy
Really going to try to go right.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
That's funny. I guess he figures what the hell, right?
Last shot for Ryan. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, D.J. Hayden. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
And I would have got another touchdown.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Detroit, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
Big W, boys. Big W. Big W.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Vikings 1 and 2. Rip.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Shut up, brother. Alright. Hope you guys did enjoy. That'll do it for today. Or for this Twitch stream. So hope you guys did enjoy. Smash a like. Follow me if you guys are new. Would appreciate it. A lot more fire content on the way on my Twitch channel. So definitely do so. That'd be fire. We're trying to hit 200 followers before the end of the year. So if we could do that, that'd be awesome. 35 away. That'd be amazing. And then subscribe to my main YouTube channel, of course. Link is on the page. So definitely do so. That'd be fire. Trying to hit 4K by the end of the year. That'd be amazing. So definitely do that. That'd be fire. Social medias, Instagram, Discord, X, all that good stuff in the description. Check them out. Playlist will be in the description as well for this. And my second channel over is reviews. Link in the description, of course. Follow me out here on Twitch. Link is in the description. And member and all that good stuff. And donation is in the description as well. So I do appreciate it. If you guys want to get that extra perks and all that. So would appreciate it. Anyways, I'm going to end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I will be live later today on my main channel, of course. So definitely do stay tuned for that. And then maybe tomorrow night or something like that, I might do another Twitch live stream. But we're going to get back on the grind later today. Stay tuned. More fire content on the way. See you guys in the next one over here. Sign up. Peace. If you guys want to see my reaction of Fear episode 7, it's on my main channel. Peace.